they're just not enjoying themselves.
Anything else?
Once Upon a Time in Anatolia, which is the latest by Nuri Bilge Chalon, who made Climates and Three Monkeys. This was a Grand Jury Prize winner at Cannes. And the action, if it can be called that, plays out over a very long night in which there is a search for a body which apparently has been buried. It looks like we have to kind of discover the story for ourselves. It looks like the perpetrators have somehow agreed with the police to tell them where the body is. Maybe there's been some sort of plea bargaining going on. As the search for the body goes on, originally it becomes apparent they can't quite remember where it is. What happens is the central characters start to reveal more and more about their backstory. It is a film which takes a long time to get going. It plays out at a very sort of leisurely pace, but it's really, really engrossing and involving. Initially, you don't know who the central characters are going to be. Then certain characters seem to come in from the side and take prevalence. There are certain moments in it. There's one beautiful sequence in which, in the middle of this search, they stop to have a meal, and this young girl serves coffee to the people looking, and it suddenly becomes almost like a Vermeer, or this really sort of beautiful kind of spiritual aspect suddenly comes into play. There's one extraordinary sequence that almost could have come from Antichrist, in which an apple falls from a tree. I think it's an apple falls from a tree and then rolls across this desert and rolls till it finally falls into a river and then floats down this river, and it seems to be terribly symbolic, but you're not entirely sure about what. And in the end, the film sort of reveals that what it's about is about life, the fragility of life, how easily life can be lost, how easily life can be saved, and also that the characters all reveal themselves through what they don't do rather than what they do. It's strangely mesmerising, and by the end of the film you come out of it in a slightly kind of hypnotic trance, but very, very impressive. Easy to see why it was a prize winner in Cannes, and if only that had taken 77 million worldwide.
Will we be able to see that, do you think? Or
I think you will.
Yes, struggles a little bit on distribution.
I think that will be at an independent local art house cinema near you very soon. I certainly hope so.